What is up, everybody, and welcome to another NFL prediction video. This video will be for week 11 of the NFL season. As you see above me, our new record is 97 and 55. In week 10, we actually went 11 and 3, which is not bad. There was some games that were kind of weird, like the Giants losing to the Panthers. I mean, the Giants suck, but it's the Panthers. I mean, come on. The Chicago Bears getting destroyed by the Patriots. Who would have thought that was going to happen? You know, the Chiefs barely beat the Denver Broncos. They should have lost. They had a blocked field goal at the end of the game. Atlanta losing to New Orleans. That should never happen. Um, I predicted Pittsburgh would beat Washington. They did. They were not favored. So, let's see if there was any other surprising games. I predicted Arizona would beat the Jets. They destroyed them. Um, Detroit did beat Houston, and Miami beat the Rams. So, other than those like three games, there wasn't really any surprises to me. Which is why my record was 11 and 3, or was it 11 and 3? I think it was. I already forgot. Let me see, just to double check. Yes, 11 and 3. So yeah, just three games that were kind of surprising to me. Obviously, I am actually recording this the 14th, November 14th. Tonight is the Eagles and Commanders game, Washington game. Very big game in the season, especially for these two teams. Whoever wins this game will probably very likely win the division. I know it's still early, but whoever wins this game will likely win the division. So it is a very big game. I am not sure if I'm gonna be live yet tonight. If I am off from work, I will be live, but I do not know if I'm gonna be off yet. That's the problem. So I am recording this at 12 in the afternoon. It is gonna go up in an hour at 1 p.m. So yeah, I mean, just check my Twitch at around 8 o'clock to see if I'm live. Like I said, if I'm off work, I will be live, but right now I am working, so we'll see. But like I said, check my Twitch around 8 o'clock ish. It will be in the description, the link to my Twitch. But let's get these predictions started. There's a lot of good games this week. It is week 11 already. So, like I said, tonight is Washington at Philadelphia. A very big game in the season. I have to go with my boys. The Eagles got this game. This will be a very big game in the season. If the Eagles can pull out this victory, then I'll be very confident that they will win the division and will be a top team in the NFC going into the playoffs. If they lose this game, it is not good. Washington will take the lead in the division. Washington will look like the one of the best teams in the NFC, taking out the Eagles. So the Eagles need to win this game. This is a must win for the Philadelphia Eagles, especially since this is the home game for them against Washington. The next time they face Washington will be in Washington. So they need to win this game. I want this game to be an absolute blowout. I want this to be like 30-10, like against the Cowboys. Don't even let them have any, like, don't let it be a 1 point game and their fans be like, oh, we lost by 1 point. No, let this be a mother freaking blowout. I want a absolute massacre in Philadelphia. I want their fans to cry. Like I've been saying in videos before, I've heard so much shit from Washington fans, like they have been here for years. No, motherfuckers, this is the first time your team has been good in years. So enjoy it, be humble, and chill. If you guys win this game, you can do all the shit talking you want. But motherfucker, chill. Y'all have. Okay, I need to move on from this game. Like I said, if I'm live, hopefully I'm gonna be live later, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I hope I am because this is, like I said, the biggest game of the season so far, and of course it had to fucking happen on a Thursday when I have to work. And also, not to mention that I have to work, but November 14th today is my birthday, so there you have that too. That's another reason I want off. But let's move on. Green Bay at Chicago. Obviously, Chicago, shit the bed last week against the Patriots, so I'm gonna go Green Bay. Green Bay also looks like one of the best teams in the NFC as of this moment. So yeah, I got them beating Chicago, especially after last week. Chicago got destroyed by the Patriots. Chicago actually is a team that messed up most of my bets. So yeah, fuck them. Next we got Jacksonville at Detroit. This one's easy. Detroit, easy. Move on. Minnesota at Tennessee. This one's easy too. We got Minnesota. Even though Minnesota, has kind of looked the last couple weeks. Um, they have not looked as good as they did in the beginning of the season, but they aren't going to lose to Tennessee. I got Minnesota favored. They also, I forgot to mention these, but Philadelphia is favored by 4. Green Bay is favored by 5. Detroit is favored by 14. Wow. Let me sneeze real quick. Okay. Detroit is favored by 14, which is surprising. I mean, it is Jacksonville, but still, 14 is a lot of points. That's 2 touchdowns. Minnesota is favored by 6. We got Las Vegas at Miami. Miami is favored by 7. I said in last week's video that I think Miami is going to start picking it up again. Um, they are favored by 7. It is the Raiders. I am going to go Miami. Miami barely, actually, no, they won by like 10 points, but I predicted they would beat the Rams, and they did. I predicted that they would start getting going here soon, getting back on track to be the Miami Dolphins that we know and love. With Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, an explosive offense. They did beat the Rams, so I think they will beat the Raiders as well. Next, we got the Rams at the Patriots. I'm going Rams. Even though the Patriots, like I said, have been that one team this season who I've picked against who has shocked me many times. They cost me $3,000. I'll never forget week 1. Bengals, Patriots. Patriots beating Bengals costing me a $3,000 bet. Actually, it might have been a $4,000 bet. I can't remember. But yeah, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. Cleveland at New Orleans. New Orleans is favored by 1 point. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go with the Saints to beat Cleveland just because both teams suck, but Cleveland obviously dealing with some injuries. I think they're pretty much their season is done. I wouldn't be shocked if they move on from Deshaun Watson after the season. He obviously got hurt, so that sucks. But yeah, their season is pretty much done. The Saints' season is pretty much done too. They done fired their head coach like 2 weeks ago. So, but let's move on. We got the Colts at the Jets. Man, the Jets. Holy shit. I predicted they would lose to the Cardinals last week, but man, I did not think it would be by that much. This is the only reason I'm gonna go with the Jets here is because it is the Colts they're facing. Um, I don't know what the hell. This season has been so weird. Like everybody thought the Jets. I even picked the Jets in one of my bets to go to the playoffs. Actually, no, I picked them to win their division over the freaking Bills. So that shows you how much I thought they were gonna come back this season and be way better. I picked them to beat the Bills in their division. Like that's one of my bets in FanDuel this year. So the Jets, man. But the Colts, they're bad too, so I gotta go with the Jets. That's like a who's worse? Jets or Colts? And the Colts are worse to me, so I gotta go Jets. Next we got Baltimore at Pittsburgh. This is another one of those games this week that is gonna be very, very good. Um Obviously Pittsburgh, Baltimore is favored by 3. Pittsburgh is very good, They got Russell Wilson. They started off the year with Justin Fields. Justin Fields held it down till Russell Wilson got back. Um, Justin Fields was doing very good also. So, they have 2 good quarterbacks right now. Russell Wilson is looking back to his old self from Seattle. Um, this is a hard game to pick, but I have to go Baltimore. Baltimore just they're too good. They're too good. Pittsburgh, I'm glad y'all beat Washington last week, but I don't think you're gonna beat Baltimore. I got Baltimore beating Pittsburgh at home. Next, we got Atlanta at Denver. I'm going to go Atlanta, even though Atlanta kind of fucked me over last week and lost to the Saints. I am going to go Atlanta. Denver is actually favored by 2.5. Is Denver like on a hot streak right now or something that I don't know about? I gotta sneeze again. It's one of those days. Are they on a hot streak? What's their record right now? Let me check their record real quick. Give me a second. If you would. Let me check their record. What's their record? 5-5. I mean, that's not great. It's good for them. I mean, Denver, nobody really thought they were going to do anything this season, so that's pretty good for them. But I'm going to go Atlanta to beat them. I'm surprised Denver is favored. I might have to hop on that. It is in Denver. I guess that's probably why. Next, we got Seattle at San Francisco. San Francisco is favored by 7. I'm going to agree. I'm going to go San Francisco. They are back to full power. Well, except for Brian and Ayuk, but they have McCaffrey back. They have Kittle healthy. Debo's healthy. So I got San Francisco beating Seattle, especially at home. They're favored by 7, but I got San Francisco beating them. Seattle's another team that started off really hot and started looking bad halfway through the season. So yeah. Next we got Kansas City at Buffalo, and man oh man, I'm excited for this game. Every time these two teams face each other, it is lightning in a bottle. These two teams always play great against each other. Buffalo is favored by 2 points. Kansas City is still undefeated. They should have lost last week against Denver. They had a blocked field goal at the end of the game. It was insane. Buffalo has looked pretty good this year. At some points they look like a bad team. I don't know if who's playing or not. I don't know if Amari Cooper is playing or what. But yeah, who do I have in this game? Kansas City is undefeated. Buffalo's at home. Man, it's hard to pick against Kansas City though, man. They're undefeated for a reason. Ah, man, this one's hard. I'm gonna go Kansas City, man. I can't pick against them. They're undefeated. Even though it is Buffalo and I have faith Buffalo will come out and be good. I just, like I said, I can't pick against Kansas City. They're just too good. They're undefeated for a reason, and they're gonna most likely win this game. I kind of hope they don't because I hate Kansas City, so I hope Buffalo wins, but I'm gonna go with Kansas City. Next, we got Cincinnati at the Chargers. Chargers are favored by 2 points. Why the hell is this this didn't get so the Eagles versus Chargers or no Eagles versus Jaguars got flexed out of Sunday Night Football a couple weeks ago for a different game, but this game doesn't get flexed out for like Chiefs Buffalo, Eagles Washington, Baltimore Pittsburgh. Like they decided to keep this game. Like why? I hate the NFL sometimes, man. But I'm gonna go Cincinnati to beat the Chargers, and let's move on because I got to get out of here. Next Monday Night Football, we have Houston at Dallas. This one's easy. Houston. Dallas is. I don't even know. They're done. Their season is done. Let's go over buys. The Giants, Cardinals, Buccaneers, and Panthers are all on buys this week. Let's see. My 2 locks of the week are gonna be. What are my 2 locks of the week? Minnesota is a lock to beat Tennessee, and Detroit is a lock to beat Jacksonville. My 2 games that could go either way: Kansas City, Buffalo, and Baltimore, Pittsburgh. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully my record next week is good again, so I can get this number up higher. I'm gonna obviously get to 100 before I get to 60. Well, maybe. We'll see. But I want to get that record high. I want it to be better than last year's was. So let's do it. Let's have another good week. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Again, tonight, check out my Twitch around 8 o'clock ish. See if I'm live. If I am, I will be watching the Eagles Commanders game. So be there or be square. The link is in the description for my Twitch. Hope to see you guys there. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.